the disputed corpse, and a courtroom showdown that could embarrass two governments. Why does the Lungu family want a South African minister kept in a Zambian legal case? And why is Zambia's own attorney general trying to take him out? This isn't just about a funeral. This is about power, territory, and control over the dead. Just when it seemed a legal dispute over Edgar Lungu's burial couldn't get messier, it did. Attorney General Mulilo Kabesha, who is leading Zambia's charge to bring the late president's body home, made a surprise move. After naming South Africa's Minister of International Relations, Ronald Lamola, as a respondent in the Pretoria High Court case, he suddenly tried to remove him from the proceedings. But why? And why did the Lungu family push back so fiercely, demanding Lamola stay? What is South Africa not saying publicly about Lungu's status? Lungu's widow, Esther Lungu, fired back through the courts. Lamola is a necessary and material party to the proceedings. Her legal argument? This isn't just a family matter. It's a question of international protocol and territorial rights. According to her filings, South African law governs what happens to human remains on their soil, not Zambia's constitution, and certainly not a diplomatic request. She warns the court, Kabesha's attempt to remove Lamola was irregular, and the case is legally defective without him. But here's where it gets murky. Legal insiders speculate that keeping Lamola in the case could force South Africa's government to officially respond to uncomfortable questions. 1. Was Edgar Lungu properly documented in South Africa? 2. Did he use multiple identities, including a Zimbabwean passport? 3. And under what name was he pronounced dead, if any? Removing Lamola might keep the international spotlight off South Africa's Home Affairs Ministry, which is already under pressure from civil groups demanding answers. The Progressive Forces of South Africa recently wrote to Home Affairs, accusing the department of hiding immigration violations and failing to declare Lungu's overstay or identity changes. This is more than legal drama. This is a diplomatic minefield. The family insists that next of kin should control Lungu's burial, citing both South African law and the former president's own reluctance to return to Zambia. Esther Lungu argues that her husband's human rights are being violated, even in death. And in a stunning line, her affidavit suggests the Zambian state has no legal power over the body unless backed by international treaty. Zambia, on the other hand, insists that a former head of state belongs to the nation and must be buried with state honors at Embassy Park. So who's right? The court is still deciding, but one thing is clear. This case isn't just about where a man is buried. It's about who gets the final word, the family, the state, or a foreign government. And buried beneath the legal arguments may be a much darker story about diplomatic identities, passport switches, and a man who may have died under another name. This documentary includes references to developing court filings and third-party reports. Some sources, including legal submissions and political statements, remain under judicial review. All claims should be viewed in the context of a pending legal dispute. Allegations are not final findings unless confirmed by a court of law. What do you think? Was this a routine burial blocked by politics or a cover-up wrapped in a casket? Hit the comments, hit subscribe, and keep your eyes open.